Hi everybody, I'm Sarah Negus, modern day shaman and spiritual mentor. I help you discover and master your unseen potential. Now, I'm wanting to create some discussion to understand your past, where you've been, what you think about things. And I thought the best way of doing that would be to come on live a little bit more often than I usually do and to ask you. So I'm in that kind of minute at the moment where Facebook doesn't realise I'm here live and hasn't shown you I'm on. So if you do watch the replay, you can skip the first minute because it's just me trying to fill up some time before I get into the nitty-gritty. I'm here and it's been snowing today again, and I'm in my kitchen keeping warm. I've got the Arga on. So, what am I talking about today? Well, I'm talking about childhood dreams. What childhood dreams did you have? Did any come to fruition? And can you feel their influence in your life? And I thought I'd start by telling you a little bit of a story about me. So, I had a dream when I was a child, and that was to be a grown-up. And whenever I say that, it always creates a laugh because I turned 50 last year, and I proudly announced to my nearest and dearest at my party that I was actually grown up. What I meant though was that I was kind of really master of myself. I knew who I was. And my childhood dream of being a grown up, when I set it, it was before I was about 5. When I set it in my childlike mind, I decided that being a grown up would mean that I had control over my destiny and I had control over the things around me and that I would be happy. But what I realise it meant, or means to me now, is that being grown up means knowing who I am, knowing what I want to give. And I wonder if you guys watching this have any childhood dreams that you can remember that perhaps have come true, or that perhaps you're still walking towards, or perhaps have changed along the way. So I'd be really interested to hear what your childhood dreams were. I mean, one of the other childhood dreams I had was to be a prima ballerina, to dance in the National Ballet. Now, I got to be about 18 and I smashed my knee up and I couldn't dance anymore. So that childhood dream ended. But what happened was my kind of exploration of movement and dance stayed with me and is still with me throughout my life. Another childhood dream that I had was to I had a vision of being in a great big carriage with horses and dogs. Hello, Kate. With horses and dogs and children, and having a lot of fun, and there being a melee of excitement and energy. And I remember that dream. That was actually a dream that I had. I didn't imagine it in my waking life. I dreamt it in my dream state. But I carried that with me. And now I have 3 stepsons. I have my own son. I have 2 dogs. And the house here is a melee of excitement. There's always lots of energy going on. And, you know, I'm there driving it on, the driver of my own carriage going forwards. So I'm just wondering, there's a few examples for you of my childhood dreams, of things that have come around. The groaning is my dog. What childhood dreams do you have? Have any come to fruition? Can you feel their influence in your life? I'd love to hear. I'd love to help you move forwards towards them if you feel that they're a little bit out of reach, or I'd like to help interpret what they could mean for you in real time now. So stick it in the comments. Tell me what you can kind of uncover in your past and what you used to think about when you were that child without filter. You know, when I was little and I decided that I had these dreams, I couldn't really see any reason why they wouldn't come to be. Kate, you wanted to be a TV presenter. Well, isn't that funny? I can really see that in your energy, and I want to ask you, what's stopping you? Or have you decided that you can twist it round? Blue Peter was your dream, was it? Yes. I used to watch that too. Was that in being active and being out there and going and trying all the wonderful activities that they had? Or was it just that as a small child you idolised the presenters on Blue Peter and the programme? Maybe it was your time of release, your time of actually really feeling, I don't know, comforted and excited. Which was it? Have a think about it. But I can really see you as a TV presenter, Kate, and I want to know why you're not doing it or moving towards it. Why is it that you're putting other people on TV and haven't actually pushed yourself forwards into that role yourself? You're on the fringes of it. That's really exciting. Well, is there anything else that you have here? It's just you and me, Kate. You've got me to yourself. You love putting other people on TV. I know you do. Kate Cousins, who is here live with me, is a really fabulous PR consultant, and she's got some brilliant ideas on how to put things out there in our British media, on the TV, and how to connect you to influencers. So if you're looking for that, Kate, who is in the comments here on this live stream, go get in touch with her. She's brilliant at what she does. Okay then, guys, if you're watching the replay, I'd really love to hear what you have around your childhood dreams so that we can create a little bit of a discussion around it and big each other up and kind of maybe have a different perspective on how that can turn out. Thanks for listening, Kate, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.